Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here, and I'm back. Again. Yay. So now that classes are out, I'm going to be able to start posting again. All of the Down Home FurCon stuff that I ordered in person just got here today. So I delayed it an extra day and an extra month. But now we're back. I want to talk about my experience at DHFC and talk about the pros and the cons of having an online convention and how online conventions in the future can adapt. Also, normally I would put convention footage in the background, but since it was online, I don't have any. So I'm gonna put gameplay of some sort. I haven't decided what game yet. It'll probably be Call of Duty. I don't know. Whatever game is playing right now. Anyway, Friday was the opening ceremonies, and Picarto immediately... Picarto? Is it Picarto?
Picario sounds right.
You just say Picario?
Yeah.
No. Now we're both wrong. Friday were the opening ceremonies, and Picarto immediately crashed. It was really laggy to begin with, and Twitch was running smooth, and then, yeah, Picarto just couldn't handle it anymore. It was your typical FurCon opening ceremony, schedule rundown, rules, etc. You know, the usual, except for online. I should also mention during this weekend I had a bunch of schoolwork and such to do, so I wasn't able to make everything at every time. But remember that this is my experience with the con. Opening ceremonies were scheduled for an hour, but it ended up only taking 30 minutes, and then we just chilled and talked in the chat. That was kind of nice. Also, I should mention, in the first hour of the convention, someone was already pushing the rules in the Discord chat. Now, it's been a month and a half, and I don't remember what he was doing. I think he was just dropping cuss words, and there were minors there, and that was strictly against the rules, but he just kept doing it, you know? That got addressed, though. And then everything pretty much ran smoothly in the chats for the rest of the con, as far as I could tell. The only thing I was able to make on Friday was the reference sheet stream, and that was actually very interesting. It focused on different attributes of a ref sheet, and what you should focus on depending on what you're going to use the ref sheet for. If it's a roleplay character, you should focus more on the backstory and such. If it's a character you're going to get a lot of commissions of, you should focus on the art style. Now, unfortunately, at this point, Picarto died. It just, they gave up on it. It was dead. It wasn't running anything. Yeah, so I had to miss the rest of Friday due to class, but I forgot to mention at the end of Friday, Twitch started to act a little weird, but by Saturday's opening announcements, Twitch was working a lot better. And then I have written down funeral for Picarto, so that must have been right when they gave up on it, was Saturday morning. But yeah, it was gone. Everyone switched over to Twitch, and then everything ran pretty smoothly from then on. I would also like to mention that panels can be viewed on YouTube, and if I can find the links, I will definitely provide them. If not, I'm going to provide the Twitch link, and you can find them in the videos on there. Another thing I really like is when they shipped out the physical packaging, it was discreet and 100% recyclable packaging. Also, there was a Discord fursuit meet and greet that I ended up not going to. Sorry. It was during this part that I started to think about the con in general, and it felt very well thought out and put together. Like, there were technical things that they ran into, but they got resolved very quickly, and they worked around them. All in all, as a attendee, there was almost no disturbance to us, except for we had to switch over from Picarto to Twitch, but I mean, that's fine. There's nothing they really could have done about that. Picarto just died. Saturday was the dance competition, and that was actually very enjoyable to watch. There were a bunch of variations on dancing and a bunch of variations on, situations and people, and it was all great. It gave people who normally don't dance at competitions a chance to really strut their stuff. I'm sure a lot of people felt a lot more comfortable about dancing since they weren't in front of a big crowd of people, and instead in front of just one camera. How they did it is they ended up recording the video and sending it in, and then over Twitch they played each of the videos in order and then did judging on them. There was every style, every genre, every suit, every camera angle you could think of. The judges they had were very nice, but they gave really great The judges they had were really nice, but they gave really great constructive criticism. They were able to give the dancers critique without being mean. Sunday was a really dead day for me. I did almost nothing involving the con except for chat occasionally. I just lost the drive to participate in the events at that point. Plus, a lot of the events didn't really appeal to me. This isn't saying they were bad, I just wasn't super interested in a lot of them. I chatted with some awesome people on Telegram and Discord, saw some super cute sonos, and overall enjoyed myself in the con. Now, for the overall of the con, there were 1,882 attendees. That's a lot. The con as a whole was definitely ran very well, the staff was super friendly and helpful, and there were amazing people in charge of the whole thing. My final thoughts on this is that online cons can work, and this one definitely did. Most of the events were tailored to visual artists only, and as someone who's not a visual artist, I just felt like most of the events weren't for me. Perhaps next time running a more diverse panel of different topics would be a good idea. When this started up, it felt like there were new online cons every week. Hell, there was a week-long con immediately after the end of DHFC. And to be honest, I was already burnt out of the online con experience by the time that one started, so I didn't go. It seems like they've calmed down by now, which is a very good thing. It just felt like there were way too many cons popping up at once, and attending all of them would have been really consuming. Not to mention, less cons, more attendance. Alright, the second half of this video is going to be me opening the goodie bags that I got from DHFC, so enjoy that. Okay, so here we are at my table, and this is the package from DHFC. Obviously, I've got it turned over because the other side has my information on it, but when we were talking about the discrete packaging, you can see that no one knows what it is, you know? So if you were worried about that, you're fine. Let's go ahead and pop this open. I don't know if you can still get these or not, but yeah. Hold on. Okay, I just needed two hands real quick. So inside is gonna be, well, goddamn it, another bag. Okay. Nothing else in there. So now we're gonna try and get this open with one hand. Hey, we did it. Okay, inside is a sticker of the mascot, who I can't remember off the top of my head. The badge that I ordered, which I am responsible for writing my own name on there, so it'll say Misha B. Barkin. I just realized my AC's on. That's going to be really loud, but sorry. A little charm, DHFC 2020. And last but not least, the lanyard. Which, if I remember correctly, says I social distance at DHFC 2020. So yeah, that's everything you receive in the thing. Everything seems to be super high quality. Yeah, I'm glad that they included a lanyard, because I like to have lanyards of all the cons I've gone to. So far, we're only up to 2, but it's like a collection I'd like to start. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.